Hey, we are back.
Yes.
Audience, how did you like the sidecar? Nice. Yes, it was delicious.
He ate the orange.
Oh, delicious. Yeah, it was good.
The garnish was optional.
Okay, so now, where does our journey go? We went to the sidecar.
Yeah, so we're leaving France, 1922,
Okay.
and we're going to move to the 1930s with the Tequila Daisy.
Tequila Daisy.
Yes.
I like the sound of that.
We're as we talked about before, the margarita is Spanish.
Yes.
For Daisy.
For Daisy.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
And the Daisy is probably invented around 1872.
Oh, wow, way back then.
Yeah. The first American print that I can find is 1876.
Okay.
In Jerry Thomas's second edition book. This is a reprint from 1887, but it's based on the 1776 book.
Okay.
And
that's old.
We're still within brandy being fairly, in 1876, brandy being favored.
Okay.
And rum and brandy were very much favored in America around that 1876. So the majority of the drinks you'll find in these books will be brandy, gin. It'll say whiskey, but it doesn't specify bourbon or rye in America because it really depends on. Right now, it depends on the geographical area.
Right. Okay.
Actually, around this time, rye is way more dominant.
Really?
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
From the East Coast, there, rye is an easy grain to grow.
Oh, wow,
or easier grain to grow.
In the colder weather, huh?
I think so.
Probably more hardy. Yeah. Nice.
There's some actually very interesting documentaries around rye, and especially on the East Coast, the special types of ryes that they made.
Maybe that's our next journey to the rye.
So many.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. All right.
But they produce about three times more rye in America at this point in time than bourbon. Bourbon is favored within Kentucky, New Orleans, that area.
Like you said, geographically, right?
Yeah. So a lot of the books they'll just say whiskey because it kind of depends on the area you are in America. But overall, we actually still prefer cognac over whiskey at this point in time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The problem is that around 1875, there's a huge pandemic that happens with the grapes in France.
Ooh.
And so cognac production drops by like 60%. And so France, of course, decides to keep their supply for themselves.
We're not sharing nothing.
Yeah, and it brings into an era where whiskey starts to become more popular. Other spirits start to become more popular.
So with their absence, some of the stuff starts rising. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. In fact, the Sazerac, for example, you're familiar with the Sazerac.
Yes. Yep.
The cocktail, the Sazerac, was originally brandy.
Oh, really?
It was originally brandy. Yeah. And then when this epidemic happened, they started making their own rye and using the rye in their cocktails, in their signature cocktail, and it became massively popular and stuff. So, of course, now you can find Sazerac rye. But it was originally brandy.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, wow. Cognac first.
The Tequila Daisy at this point, we're at the end. We're nearing the end of Prohibition. We're still in Prohibition though. It's still very popular to go to Mexico and vacation. I don't even know if they're vacationing there, but it was definitely a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Especially for drinking, especially for gambling, things like that.
Vacation and drink.
Yeah. But now we're in the 1930s, so there's already been 5 to 10 years within Prohibition that Americans have been visiting, and we start to see a new identity within cocktails in Mexico.
Okay.
One of those being the Tequila Daisy. The Daisy, and obviously the Daisy itself is interesting because it's defined in 1876 as something using a flavored liqueur and using, of course, seltzer on the top. That's your Daisy, right?
Yes.
The flavored liqueur could be in 1876.
Yeah, well,
it could be anything. It could be orgeat. It could be
orgeat. Oh,
wow.
It
could be orgeat. Curacao was actually very common. It was more common than something like grenadine. I think nowadays, when we think of a daisy, we think of the seltzer and we think of grenadine. But grenadine isn't even patented till 1869.
Oh wow!
And the cocktail books don't even pick up grenadine as a
Like
ingredient
Yeah.
until like 1890, 1900.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
That's a big gap.
So by 1900 to 1910, you have bartenders finally starting to use grenadine as a liqueur. And back then it would have been different. It would have been
What's
pure.
a real grenadine? I know you make your own.
I do.
Yes.
And I use a lovely green bottle because I like the green bottle. But
Yes.
I do have a clear one that I. The reason we have a full bottle is because my normal one's almost empty.
Oh, look at that color.
Yeah, but that is the grenadine that I make.
Okay, nice.
And it is homemade. Pure
Did you follow a recipe
pomegranate
you
juice.
found, or is this the classic recipe that should be?
This is
followed?
this is a recipe that I found online with some YouTube channels that I enjoy following.
Right. Okay.
And then with some just slight
You put your
modifications.
Calvin on.
Yeah, just based on
What's
personal
good? I've
preference,
had
but
it. It's delicious.
yeah, little some pomegranate juice, sugar, pomegranate molasses, rose water. Makes a real pomegranate. A real grenadine.
Grenadine. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roses, for example, they're not using real pomegranate juice. That's not a real grenadine, in my opinion. It's sweet,
Yeah, it's super
but
sweet.
this actually has a tartness to it that I
Yes.
think is necessary.
Huge difference between the two for sure.
And this is what you would have found more less in the 1930s.
Not that
as
really
well.
sweet stuff today.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah, the guy that invented it actually ended up like suing Roses over it and stuff, and basically saying you can't call it grenadine because it's not made with pomegranate
Right.
juice. Totally makes sense, but he lost the lawsuit,
oh,
and
Rose
he went on to, try to spread the word that that's not real grenadine and stuff like that. And I don't think the Americans really listened or cared until like the 1990s almost. Like,
Well, we'll keep spreading
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah.
Make your own grenadine. Don't
make
buy
your own
that
grenadine,
crap
absolutely.
at the
There's some
store.
great
Fuck Roses.
there's some
Yeah.
great bartenders and cocktail makers that have full YouTube videos on how to
Nice.
make
Oh,
this
that's
stuff.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So if you're interested,
Yeah.
look those up.
Yeah.
Or we might feature yours
Yeah.
sometime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
through it step by step.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Because it is good. It's really good.
Yeah. So at this point, we've got a similar structure but totally new identity. We're staying within the Daisy family. So Tequila Daisy is not a name of a drink. It is just saying it's a daisy made with tequila.
Oh, okay. I see what
Kind
you're
of
saying.
idea.
Daisy's the main.
Daisy's like the structure.
What
the
else can be a
bones.
daisy?
You could have a brandy daisy, like when you start looking back at the books, a brandy
Yeah.
daisy, a whiskey daisy,
Oh, wow, okay.
gin daisy. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Now, the interesting thing is that they, say you use a whiskey daisy, the books might ask for orgeat. But then the moment you use brandy, it asks for Cointreau or a triple sec, something like that. So the structure is more of having that liqueur in there.
okay.
At this point in time, it's really, now that we're in the 1930s, the grenadine is becoming popular, and it becomes very popular within the daisy, and kind of starts to create the daisy identity along with seltzer that we know it today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me use a bar towel here real quick and get my fingers kind of. I got some grenadine.
yeah,
syrup
it's
on me.
sticky. Right, exactly.
Best
Alright.
kind of residue.
So we're gonna make a tequila daisy, and
Tequila Daisy.
Yep.
Here we go.
so now we're gonna
The
step
form
into
of a
some.
daisy.
We're gonna step into some.
Oh, look at that. I love Olmeca Altos Blanco. It's such a good tequila, especially for mixing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 mix of Tahona ground and a shredder. So they make it right. Stonebrick ovens, wood fermentation, all that good stuff. So it's made right. And at an affordable price, too. It's a great tequila for mixing. If you're going to make a lot of margaritas or whatever, plomas, anything like that, I highly recommend. And they're not sponsored in any way at all.
yet.
We're not sponsored by anybody at all.
Yeah,
But Olmeca
Do the right
Altos,
thing, Altos.
yeah, is a great tequila for sure. I've went through many of these big 1.75s at home, so
I
great choice.
made it with this and enjoyed it very much myself too. And
Cool.
it's become now a staple in my bar. I had to lean on you for that because I wasn't sure tequila wise exactly which direction to go.
Well,
in.
I'm glad you did because that looks
You don't
great.
say.
So that's a great one. Okay, so all right,
And
so
I
we
got
have our
my-
tequila
And we got our
and
grenadine.
our grenadine.
Yep. And the seltzer I'm gonna make at home. I got a drink mate system.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll
Handcrafted. This
It's
is a
just
handcrafted
water.
cocktail.
It'll infuse. It's cold water. Infuses
We love
it
you,
carbonates it. And,
Nice.
yeah. So no cans or anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So.
It's seriously handmade, handcrafted, and everything. You got it all. Okay.
And then of course lime juice.
Yes.
So let's start with our least expensive ingredient, the limes.
Okay.
So let's see here. We want.
What ratio are we using on this one?
So the grenadine. We don't want to overpower the spirit. So the grenadine's dialed back a little bit.
Okay.
We're still within our 2 ounces of tequila and our 3/4 ounce of lime juice, but as a sweetener, it's we don't want to overpower it, so we're at half ounce.
Half ounce. Okay.
Half ounce of the grenadine.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. So we'll start with 3/4 ounce of. Let's put it into here.
Fresh lime juice.
Fresh
baby.
lime juice.
And we haven't talked about it, but I love your
The
what do you want to call that? Citrus
it's
Espresso.
expressor. There you go. Let's fancy it up. Yes, I like it. Yeah, the juicer.
the juicer. Yeah.
I know you and I and Jeff went through like 60 limes today to use it, and it was really easy. I didn't break it either, which is nice.
I like that you don't have to just.
Yeah,
Squeeze
so many
it,
times they
And
snap.
it's nice and low profile too.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
No sponsorship either. Just
No.
saying, it's really nice.
It's awesome. I did
Yes.
some research and bought a bunch of different juicers, and that was absolutely my favorite.
Well, I love it.
I have larger ones, not like exactly like this. I use
Yeah.
larger juicers for larger fruit, but
Gotcha.
for a small fruit like a lemon or a lime.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me one for sure.
Me too.
Okay. Sorry, you're distracting me.
Yeah, my bad.
We're selling
All right.
products now.
Right.
Um,
Go to our Amazon link if we
Look in
had
the
one.
show notes.
If we had one.
So
All right,
half ounce. So we got
half
our
ounce of grenadine.
3/4 lemon lime, half ounce grenadine, and then
Good
2
stuff.
ounces of a good Blanco tequila.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be good at minimum.
Yeah, fair.
And the grenadine makes a huge impact too. We talked about that, but yeah, the
Yes.
tartness with it is. Yeah.
This is not a margarita. This is a tequila
No.
daisy.
No, it's a tequila daisy.
So that's
Yep. We need ice.
Okay.
Muy blanco.
Muy blanco.
One large.
One large. Then we crack the next one.
Crack
I'm
this.
learning as this is awesome.
You crack it with a spoon.
Yeah, I've always used the back of it, and I got.
That's not what that's.
Yeah.
That's not.
My bad. I'm like, hey, this got some heft. I'm gonna beat the crap out of it, but no.
No, once you get used to it, you'll feel right where that
Yeah,
cusp
look at that. It
is,
comes
and
to a little point there.
it
Yeah.
comes to a point and it just cracks it right
Pretty
where it
nice.
is, so without much effort.
Thanks for saving my spoon at home.
You ever seen a man smack it better?
Yeah. Ice cracker. Yeah. We'll take it for 15 seconds again or so. Let it
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm not counting. I'm just waiting for
You're
it to
going
get
by
like
cold?
frosted. I can feel it on my hands. It's
Yeah.
nice and
Nice.
cold.
Okay.
All right. Since we're in the 1930s, I'm going to use a 1930s inspired coupe. Coupe is this style of glass.
Because we do not have a classic margarita glass yet.
Nope, not yet, not yet.
But this
That's a
is what they would have
1936.
had, yes.
Yeah, and if you notice, so here's like a modern day coupe. It's a little bit
Oh,
bigger.
wow, yeah.
It's a little bit bigger. This we tend to drink heavier pours, larger amounts nowadays
Yeah,
than they would have
Thank you.
That's,
in the 30s. The
We're
audience,
also
the
hiding in
audience is
basements
only
doing
excited
this.
because they get to have like
bigger drinks.
5 cocktails.
Yeah.
Speak easy.
So, okay.
Now, normally I do double strain. I'm not terribly worried about the double straining personally, because we're going to be topping it with seltzer. So I'm
Oh,
just
that's
gonna
right.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna single strain it,
Okay. Ooh, look at that color. Wow.
Yeah.
and then
Look at that. That's
We're gonna add this.
That's
We're
pretty
gonna add the
pink.
seltzer. We gotta
It's
carbonate our water.
All right, so you're gonna make your own seltzer water. Another handcrafted. And how much seltzer water do you make?
Just to top it off.
Okay.
The recipe says like 20 milliliters. You're talking less than an ounce. This is probably going to be a touch more. I'm probably closer to an ounce or an ounce and a quarter.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. And I don't mind it. I actually like the fizziness kind of brings out some of the flavors and stuff.
Ooh, yes. Nice.
And it's important it's cold because we don't want to warm our cocktail.
Right.
Tequila Daisy.
Tequila Daisy. Thank
Cheers.
you, sir.
Tequila
Cheers.
Daisy.
Cheers, right? Are we cheers?
That looks
Salud.
great.
Salud.
Salud. Yeah, amigos. Oh, wow.
Salud.
Oh,
Salud.
man, that's really good.
With an accent.
Salud.
The tequila comes through, of course. The lime juice mixes real well. That grenadine adds that X factor that you're not expecting.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Which is why making your own is so important.
Wow, that's a nice cocktail. Wow.
I mean, it probably doesn't even matter which recipe you choose online as long as it's made from the real pomegranate juice. That's, yeah.
That does add a lot to it. Wow. Oh, that's
You get, because you get sweetness and the tartness and
yeah. It turns that way. So it's a little bit sweet and it goes. Oh, that's a good cocktail.
it's one of my
Great.
favorites. One of my absolute favorites. For tequila cocktails,
Yeah.
my number 2.
I can see why.
It's
I
my
would,
number 2 of all time.
I'm gonna have to start making these at my home bar because these were nice. I'm gonna have to buy some syrup off you, some grenadine.
Okay.
You have to start making a bunch for me, so we'll do that. All right, so we are going to. Is the audience ready for
Audience,
Tequila
let's
Daisy?
do it.
Okay, so we'll be right back and we'll see what the audience says. Salud.
Salud.
Salud, sir.
I'm parched.
Wait, your audience.
All right.
Your last release.
Here I'm live, having the time of my life. All right. How are you feeling, sir, about your Tequila Daisy?
Again, sweeter than I expected, but delicious.
Yes, very delicious. You're
Yes.
starting to see the influence of this particular journey, I feel. No. You're
Not quite,
confused.
not quite,
You're
not quite.
confused.
No, yeah.
It's
We'll get
pink,
there.
It's pink and confusing.
Yes.
Anytime I see pink, I get
I
confused
felt that
as
way
well.
when I was 13, yes.
Yes, yeah. Pink is very confusing.
Yes.
Concurred. Sir, how do you feel about the pink?
Pink drink.
Pink drink. Perfect.
Sir,
how you
Hey.
feeling?
Good. I am a little drunk.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty good. It is sweet. It is sweet.
It is sweet. What's been your favorite so far?
The daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
That was weirdly good.
Yeah.
It was scary good. It was scary
Yeah,
good.
change your mind on the daiquiri, I feel.
Yeah, because all I've ever had was like a
When you think of a
strawberry
daiquiri, you kind of think of maybe something that
with some whipped cream and yeah. No,
But you're starting to
daiquiri.
get the influence of a particular drink. We don't know what that is yet, though.
It's getting closer.
It's not been named yet, so you don't know.
Weird. Yeah, I have no
We're in the early
idea.
1900s, post Great Depression. So yeah, we wouldn't know.
This is a drink I've never had before, and it's delicious. It's sweet, so you could probably only drink so much. You could only drink so much.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. More than fair. More than fair. Let's go over here. We're going to go over here first. I don't want to interrupt, sir.
Yeah,
How are you
good? Good. I think the Tequila Daisy is my second favorite drink. I love it. I'm gonna start making those at home. I'm gonna have to buy a big old batch of grenadine, homemade grenadine from Calvin now.
I
Yeah,
know a guy that makes some.
I'm gonna have to get some. So, or film him making it so I can make it myself at home. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing.
So,
Yeah, look at that color, and then
so pretty.
the flavors were awesome.
So pretty. Muy bonita.
See, oh wow.
Yes, sir.
Gracias.
Yeah. Sí, señor.
I am guilty of that because
All right.
when I came,
I'm thinking about going over here. We're gonna go over here. No, all right. I don't want to interrupt. I just want to make sure. How's everybody? How's everybody enjoying everything?
we're enjoying. I mean, look at this. Look around. Look
The
around.
only thing I enjoy more than the cocktails is Calvin and Jack.
They kind of changed the game.
Jeff and Calvin.
I enjoyed some Jeff and Calvin too. I'm very biased.
Yes,
So-
yes, yes.
But I'm just glad everyone's having a great time. We're getting some B-roll
yes, we
over
are.
here.
If you can figure out
Calvin,
how to get a
thank
ticket
you.
to this, you need to be here.
Yes.
Audience, we're gonna raffle off something
This is
at some
awesome.
point.
Oh, there's going to be more journeys. There's going to be more journeys. We want to make sure
We're gonna raffle
there's
off
more
Jeff.
journeys. Yeah.
Okay, Jeff,
Oh.
an hour
Let's
with
go to
Jeff,
your house.
$500 a ticket, 5,000 tickets.
I'm an easy sell. Wear some high heels. I'm all yours. All right. Cool. Everyone is having a great time.
5,000 tickets, an hour with Jeff.